Welcome back to the beautiful JW Marriott here in Phoenix, Arizona for the SMACNA Annual Convention. And I have the pleasure of being joined by Todd Firestenberg from Harder Mechanical for a good little conversation on safety. First off, congratulations to your company for winning a safety award.
Thank you.
Appreciate that overall commitment to safety within the workplace. Why is safety so important to Harder Mechanical?
Well, I think a lot of companies will say this right now that, it's really the base of our culture. But I've worked for companies that say that every meeting has to start with safety and all of that, but when we got in the field, it really didn't happen. So Harder really walks the talk. One of the things that they did, I shared with you some of the information. They've added safety program into our proprietary QuickBase app so that they track everything that happens, every incident. So they've broken it down, for example, to injuries to an arm. Did it happen between the shoulder and the elbow to the forearm to the hand? And it's that commitment to making sure that everything is tracked, because we want every employee, we need every employee to get home safely. They need to get to work, have a safe environment, and then be able to get back home to their family.
It's really cool you're kind of collecting that data. How exactly do you apply that data to the actual physical practice within the shop?
Okay, so the data that's analyzed, they break things down to injuries by time of day. And within that time of day, was that a subcontractor? Was that one of our employees? Was it what level employee were they at? GF, foreman, journeyman, day of the week. How long in the trade? How long of experience on a job site? So if they've been on this same job site for 10 years, how does that go? And the results are very telling. And then as far as what do we do then? So lacerations, obviously we're working with pipe, we're working with duct work. Lacerations are a big deal. So I think it was 4 years ago they started this process of dealing with the lacerations on the hand. So we were going to implement a new glove matrix. And so everybody has a glove policy, but now the gloves were specified by activity. So if you're loading a truck, you need an impact level 3. If you're on sheet metal, you need a cut level 7, ANSI cut levels. And so they did a pilot program, and they did them by region, and they found that having a brand of glove really didn't work, because in another region they possibly couldn't get that glove. So there was some trial and error trying to get this implemented, and the process took about 2 years. But now we have a pretty robust glove matrix, so that employee knows if he's welding, he needs this glove. If he's working on sheet metal that's got cut edges, he needs this cut level glove. And it's very easy then, if we have an incident, to go back and say, did we have all the right PPE, and make any adjustments that we need to. So it's an evolving thing, but the basic implementation took about 2 years. They've done the same thing with boot policies. Yeah. So that's how I think it translates down to the field, to what's going on the day-to-day on the job.
Now we're kind of discussing our lead up to this interview. You kind of applied the same approach with mental health on the job site. And that's I think, a big thing that I know SMACNA nationally, with Justin's leadership, has really taken a focus in, is the mental health aspect. How are you guys using that data-driven approach toward improving the mental health of your workers?
Well, the stats were really surprising to me, because I've sat in the meetings but really didn't drill down to them until we were getting ready for this meeting. Mm-hmm. And it's something on the order of 46 suicide deaths out of 100,000 workers annually. It's 5 times higher than any other cause of fatality. So we have employee assistance programs. We have kind of buddy systems where we're trying to pair people up if they're new to a job site. But it is something that's shocking. And one of the interesting focuses was on travelers, because we get shorthanded, and a lot of travelers go to a certain job. They're making great money, but they're away from their family. They're away from their normal support. If they have a predilection towards a substance abuse or something like that, there's no one around. Their support system isn't there. And I think that is really a huge part of it. And travelers are a huge part of our business now.
So as a safety award winner, you're kind of becoming a pace setter in this in this arena. How does SMACNA National help your company really develop best practices when it comes to safety?
I think we're just getting started into tapping into those resources. As I said, our safety manager was interested in seeing what, or having questions added to the survey and the program itself that focus on the EAP programs, maybe more tracking on like the OSHA 300 logs to really drill down a little bit more and see what other companies are doing. But it is something that, again, just being in the sheet metal business for a few years at Harder, it's something that we still are uncovering what resources are there through SMACNA that we can benefit from and our employees can benefit from.
Well, Todd, I think your company has definitely set a pretty high standard, and thank you for, frankly, your leadership on safety. When you win this award, you are indeed a leader when it comes to safety, and thank you so much for sitting down with us, and congratulations on once again winning the award.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone.